நீ மொத ஆளை வந்து எஃப்ஐஆர் போடணும்னு சொன்னீங்க. அது இந்த குப்பத்துறைக்கு தான். லட்சுமி சார். யோ குப்பத்துறை தானே சார்? லட்சுமி சார். சரி புரிஞ்சுடா. I just watched the most emotional India movie of my life right now, titled Maharaja. Plot is based on this man owns a salon, barbering salon. He's very quiet. He doesn't look for trouble. He has a child, a girl child, and he loves the child so much. Like, he lets her run the house as the woman. The mother is late. They claim that there's this dustbin that when she was a baby, the dustbin protected her and saved her life. They take the dustbin as a date in their home. The girl had to go for this school event, and it was in a whole like other state or something like that. The girl was like, oh daddy, you have to like, send me picture of this dustbin every day. As the girl is out on her school trip, this man comes, reports a case to the police station saying that he lost his dustbin. The police people are like, you think we're jobless that you're going to come and report a missing dustbin to us? Like, what the heck? This movie also exposes police brutality. Like, the police was abusing the civilians, like, hitting and punching them. Like, it makes me wonder, like, is this how like the police in India is? Because they did everything to this man. This man refused to leave the police station. He still insisted that they have to find his dustbin. Inspector was like, you know what, just to get rid of this man, we're going to pretend that we're looking for this dustbin, make a new dustbin, and then give it to this man and act like, oh, we found your dustbin, now you can go home now. This man is sitting in the police station 247. What was just like, driving the police crazy was how much this man was willing to waste on the dustbin. The police people are thinking like, okay, is there gold in this dustbin that is like making you so desperate to find the dustbin? Because even when the movie started, we could see the roles the police people were playing in ripping civilians off and stealing from them behind the scene. They'll pretend they're going to find their stuff and then they're actually going to steal it at the same time. Like, it was just crazy how corrupt the police was. On the other hand, 3 wicked, evil, greedy ass thieves doing outrageous things, SAing people in their homes, unaliving people. And one of these thieves had a family. Like, he loved his daughter so much, and the daughter was still literally like a baby, let's say like 2-3 years or so. Or just putting on a show of, oh, whatever my daughter wants, I'm going to give it to my child. Whereas the wife doesn't even know that everything he's able to provide for them is what he's taking forcefully from another family. So one day, this thief went to Barbie's hair, and it was his daughter's birthday, and he bought this beautiful, expensive ass necklace for the child. And on the other hand, the dustbin man, I told you guys he's a barber, right? So he's barbing this man's hair, and then this man forgot his necklace in his barber shop. The dustbin man came to his home to give him his necklace, and then immediately the police people were also coming. Now the thief is thinking, oh, you called police on me. Then fast forward to the inspector finally got the dustbin, made it dirty. They want somebody to act as a thief, like turn yourself in. He was just looking for calling people around now, like, I need you to turn yourself in, just pretend that you are the person that stole this dustbin so this man can just go home and rest. Nobody was willing to turn up themselves for a stupid ass dustbin. Like, if they ask you, what did you steal, what are you in the police station for, they say you stole dustbin. Like, everybody was finding it ridiculous, so nobody agreed. There was a policeman, and then he was like, you know what, I'm going to turn myself in. He's telling the inspector we'll have to split the money equal. The man is now narrating the story of how his dustbin was stolen. Everybody now realized that this man has not been talking about the dustbin all this while. He has been talking about his daughter that went on the school trip. It turns out that these same thieves that had been going around people's homes, essaying them, doing all type of treacherous things to them, also came to his house. But unfortunately, he wasn't even back home when the daughter came back from the school trip. Now these thieves, it's the daughter. Oh my gosh. And the policeman is one of the thief gang.
The whole I'm coming to police station looking for my dustbin, it was just a camouflage for him actually finding out the people that were responsible for breaking into his house and doing that shit to his child. He has already dealt with one of the other guys, and then he's now dealing with this policeman, and now is remaining the third man. And the third man, let's rewind back. This is the same man that I told you guys that had a child and was stealing everything to make his daughter happy. And I also told you guys that on the day of his daughter's birthday, he was arrested. So this man's thought process is that this other dustbin man set him up and got him arrested. But he didn't even know that the man didn't even know anything about his crimes. Like, he just came to return his necklace. The dustbin man's daughter wants to come and see one of the people that did this to her so she can talk some sense into the person. And the thief is also telling her, I don't feel bad for you. Just for the girl to leave. He now saw the same scar that was on his child's body. And it turned out that this child that was even the dustbin man's daughter that he was trying to get revenge on was even his own child. Did I just make sense? The plot twist is crazy. Because the way they were doing the movie, they were just cutting in between scenes. So we didn't even know what was flashback and what was not flashback. It turned out that after the man actually got arrested, the dustbin man still went to return the same necklace and told them, like, look, I didn't even come here for what? I just came to return the necklace for you. And unfortunately that day, there was an accident. Like, a car ran into their house. And this dustbin covered the baby because the baby was like 2-3, so she could literally fit in the bucket, and everybody in the building died. But because the stainless bucket covered the baby was saved. So that's why the dustbin is like they hold the dustbin in a high pedestal, and the dustbin man started raising the daughter as his own. Now, years later, this thief is out from prison. He didn't even feel remorseful about the fact that he lost his wife and his daughter because of his stupid ass greediness and his murderous attitude. Rather, what was first in his brain? Let him go and seek revenge. And for him to go and seek revenge, it now turned out that the girl he's seeking revenge on is his own child. So all this while, the dustbin man was even doing him a favor raising his child. Oh my gosh, like, I've been crying. You guys need to go and watch this movie. It's top 10 on Netflix. This movie is like 8/10 for me. If you see what this dustbin man was going through, I was like, at the point, like, I mean, come on now, give up already. Like, give up. It's just a dustbin. The writers, you guys deserve an award. Everybody was spot on with their acting. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.